So I think something's about to happen. Oh, definitely. Did you just see that egg at the very front of the camera just have a little roll then? It is the chick trying to emerge. So it is around about 10 o'clock Saturday night, and you might see some of the bits of eggshell that are on the floor of the incubator, and that's where it's made the first initial hole and in which to break out. So this is called pipping. So it's a tiny little hole that starts, and then the egg will unzip all the way round. Now this might take a little while, so we're going to switch over to time lapse to catch the rest of the action. So here they are after about an hour or so after hatching. The little lighter coloured one on the left hand side is the one that's hatched most recently. The little dark one, as we can see there, hatched overnight, so he's had a few more hours left to dry off. So these are the two that have just hatched out. You can hear the little cheeps there. That is quite a distress cheep because they've come away from the heat. So we're going to put them straight under the heat in the brooder, okay, and leave them there with the other one. So yeah, if they're doing this, they're wanting something. They're either too cold or they're hungry or they're thirsty. So be aware of this little call. You'll hear them cheep normally, just a social cheep, but we'll show you that one later on. So we've got one that's been hatched around about a few hours now. And so what we do, we just tap with our nail into the food, and hopefully he'll have a little go as well. Oops, just like that. So you can say he's not quite sure what it is, but he will still learn by copying my finger, and also by getting the food reward when he tries a little bit. And this is literally 5 minutes later. You can see they're starting to peck at the food. So once one's learnt how to feed itself, the others will just copy this particular one. This is the strongest out of the 4 chicks so far. This is the second one that was hatched. But yeah, definitely more advanced than the other one. Well, hello and welcome to part 6 of the Quail Diaries. Well, last weekend this happened, and we've got 5 quite adorable little baby quail chicks. As you can see, all over the place. They're just like a bunch of tribbles that just do whatever they want, don't they? So this is the beauty of precocial babies. You see, you're a little bit upset there, aren't you, because your mates are down there. They do. You can see the little cheeping noises that they're making. They're constantly chitter-chattering to one another. But you did hear that one. When he was up there, he was very brave. Then all of a sudden, he lost his friends and got a little bit panicky. And you can hear that very, it's quite a little distressed little call for them. So they tell you when something's wrong. Hello. So we've got the food here. So it's a high-protein food for them. You're going to go up there again? Yes, you go up there, then you wonder why, don't you? Lotta. So we've got their food here, very, very high protein. So they're not like chickens that eat all sorts of stuff. These eat very high protein diet, so bugs and worms and stuff like that, but they're so tiny. We've had to grind everything up with my pestle and mortar for them. Also for their drink, they do quite like a little paddle, but it has to be really, really shallow. These guys, like I said, they're not a week old yet, and they do lose heat very, very quickly. So if I lift the brooder up, oh, hello, we can see all of them, and they're into everything. They won't be long in here. This is just a playpen because they can physically jump out of here. So we need something with a lid on, keep them in, but obviously some ventilation as well. They've soon learnt to... Oh, did you want the heater back? I do apologise. We'll put the brooder back, so they can hide if they want to. So they're very busy little creatures, and they won't be long before they're adult. Literally around about 6 to 8 weeks, these will be fully grown and ready to lay eggs of their own. Sadly, they don't have a very long lifespan. They live a couple of years because they're a small bird. Birds are the opposites. You know how dogs, the bigger your dog is, the shorter the lifespan. It's opposite with birds. So the bigger the bird, so if you've got something like an eagle owl like Reggie that you see here at the Mews, he'll go to sort of 30, 35, where these little guys are quite tiny and only live a couple of years. But very, very sweet and very entertaining. And we'll let you know, we'll keep a little record of how they grow and how they get on. So I hope you've enjoyed the Quail Diaries, and I hope you're still staying safe out there, and hopefully we'll be back to some sort of normality for September, when hopefully we'll be back at college. So anyway, take care everyone, and we'll see you very soon.